Entrepreneurs are often referred to as the backbone of our economy, but surviving as one, especially in this economy, can be difficult, which is why we have asked John Dini to join us this morning. John is the president of the Alternative Board and speaker of the 7 Deadly Sins for Entrepreneurs, the seminar that you put on. So John, let's start out with, what is the #1 sin for entrepreneurs?
Well, the #1 sin is the entrepreneur's own sin, lust. That's because you own a business and nobody can tell you no. So they have a tendency to run off in different directions and waste resources trying to do things that perhaps they shouldn't be doing.
So how do you listen, though, to other people? Because a lot of times people start their own business because they want to be their own boss and they want to do things their way.
Sure.
So how do you balance that and not go too far?
Well, our organization, the Alternative Board, is where business owners get together once a month to talk to each other about their business. They usually have about 200 years of experience sitting in the room, and sometimes somebody's been there before and can warn you off.
So lust is #1. Give me another one.
Second one is gluttony.
Okay, explain that.
I can do it myself.
So that kind of falls into lust as well.
Sure. They're similar. They're both internal. The next 3 sins are internal to your company.
Okay.
Greed, wrath, and sloth.
Okay.
We use the real sins.
You're right.
Greed is thinking that you can solve everything in your business with a little bit more of something. Wrath is trying to use adrenaline to address all your issues. And sloth is settling for good enough when you know you could be doing better.
Is, like you were saying with the Alternative Board, is it important for anyone that is starting their own business or an entrepreneur to have people to bounce off ideas?
Yeah, there's a lot of places that you can get outside advice, and excuse me, and the chambers run organizations. A lot of the associations have their own organizations, professional and trade associations, and there are a number of private groups that you can join. But besides your attorney and your CPA, who give you legal and financial advice, you need operational advice somewhere. It's the 3rd leg of the stool.
Okay, so what? Are we up to 4 or 5 now?
We're up to 5.
We're up to 5. What are the other 2?
The last 2 are external.
Okay.
Envy is thinking that no one else has your problems and they're all doing better than you are. And then pride is the belief that you're going to go on forever and the company can't live without you.
With the envy, what is a problem that a lot of entrepreneurs have that maybe they don't think other people have?
Oh, typical issues. A large customer that's slow paying, employees that don't come in on time. They think they have to create all their own ideas to fix these things where other people have done it before.
Now, how has this Alternative Board, how has this helped you personally with all your different business adventures?
Oh, as a consultant, this is my 7th business. I'm a serial entrepreneur myself. And over the last 12 years, I've sat in some 700 board meetings and done some 6,000 coaching sessions with entrepreneurs. And I've seen some really smart people solve a lot of problems. It made me a much smarter consultant.
Now, a lot of people, when they hear board meetings and stuff like that, they're like, well, that's why I got out of, the traditional mainstream business and got into my own business. But this doesn't have to be like a every week type thing, just an every now and then have someone that you can bounce off ideas?
The groups meet regularly. They're committed to meet once a month.
Okay.
But you find it's really different when you're sitting in a corporate boardroom and you're speaking about somebody else's agenda and a boss is up there telling you what he wants to have happen. It's very, very different than when you're speaking about your own business. That's pretty close to your heart.
All right, John, thanks for coming in. And for all your latest news, business news, go to our website, kins5.com, and click on the business link under news.